Good day, so we're on level 5 now, but I wanted to show you my event progress from level 3 to level 5 up to this point. So, whoa, it's hot in here. How is that possible? Isn't space supposed to be cold? I don't know, Ned. So, oh, you feel it too? I thought it was just my wild fighting spirit. Sometimes it really heats me up. So this is level 3 right now. Sometimes I wonder how exactly I ended up with such a big crush on, I hope we crush Eliza. Exactly, Ned. Of course that's what you meant. So level 3, comparatively to some of the later stages, is quite a smallish level. It's pretty linear in the fact that you don't have to make too many choices. It's just like, this is left, this is right, this is top right, etc. So that explains the heat. Eliza's got her hands on a rare furnace dragon. I guess all kinds of dragons have gotten lost or stuck in this rift. I can't wait to get out of here. I don't care how they got here, as long as they keep obeying me. Haha, this is great. I don't know why Eliza is so obsessed with these dragons at this point. Fine. Go cool down, Furnace Dragon. You three haven't beat me yet. I'll kick you out and rule over this rift. Eliza, I don't think that's such a good idea. We don't know enough about this place to... Be quiet, Neddy. Go follow your little girlfriend and a useless dragon while I rule the rift. Eliza, that was super rude and oh hey, don't cry, Ned. Well, he wishes that she was his girlfriend, apparently. I don't know why they have to make him out to be so useless. I just always feel sorry for the poor kid. Like, at some point, I expect him to just step up, be a man, and maybe take her out on a, you know, a nice date or something like that. But regardless, we've gone to the left chest, we're going to the middle chest now, because there's 2 fights here. We can easily do these. I mean, my team is good for the entire event. We've got light, we've got shadow. We are more than dead set for being able to do every fight in this event. And it's really important that you can do all the fights in these sorts of events, because otherwise, progress gets slowed down severely. I mean, getting to level 5 by the time we're at 7 days left on the event timer is pretty good. It means that we've got plenty of time to finish off level 5 and level 6, but the final stages do indeed take an awful long amount of time. So the sooner you get there, the better off you're going to be, the more event currency you're going to be earning. And, you know, even if you don't manage to get Chrono Erlang Shen, which would suck, at least you can get the regular Erlang Shen, and you can get that Jade Warrior nice and quick. Because we need Jade Warrior for that Pangu breeding, if you want to go for it, of course. So, fast progression is the name of the game, which is why optimizing routes is so important for what the cheapest chests are. You don't have to do it, but obviously it will help you out. So if you're someone that's really, really into doing the events nice and quick, it is better to work out what the cheapest paths are first. And that is the key for this level, and we move on to the next one and get our next bit of event dialogue. So all this power sure is going to Eliza's head. It's making her into a big jerk. I thought we were sort of becoming friends. Lesbian lovers is what I thought. Sorry, Aya, I guess she's still a Viking at heart, but there's got to be a bigger reason why all these Rift Dragons are on her team. In the meantime, our Erlang Shen Dragon's pals find another key. Way to go. Wait, so is the Chrono Erlang Shen finding all of these keys, or is it the regular Erlang Shen? I'm actually not keeping track at all. Don't ask. Whoa, to think I called that other part of the Rift a palace? This part's like a mega palace. Do the future divines get to hang out here all the time? I suppose so, but I bet they liked it way better when it wasn't all broken and stuck in a rift. Yeah, probably. I wonder what the Erlang Shen Dragon thinks of all this. Poor thing. I hope it's not too stressed out. I don't know, he probably loves it. He's like a flying Gundam sort of guy. So this is dreaded level 4, where we have to actually start using our brain a little bit. And it is correct to go to the left-hand side on level 4, unlike the first info that I gave you. But, yeah, going to the left side, it's full of different fights that you can do, which means you can skip over other fights as well. So, the Erlang Shen Dragon's getting really steamed! Of course it is! Its future self is here to teach it a lesson! Oh god. The only one who needs a lesson here is you, Eliza. Imagine if your future self came back and told you off whenever you did something wrong. That would be so spooky. It's like, I don't know, you eat bad food and your future self goes, "Don't do it, it'll make you fat." That'd make you feel so bad and so self-conscious, actually. Let's not do that. Turns out we only have Saini to use for this fight as well, which is kind of scary, but we're good. We're Gucci. No, Krona Erlang Shen. Ugh, you would be so lucky next time. You'll never believe who else I've got on my side. Who is it? Tell me, Eliza. Try me. I'll believe anything. Anything at all. Yeah, I don't know. I've never been a massive fan of Arya, or Ned. I think I like Hogwyn the best. Do I? I don't know. There was that weird guy that had the story about him having brotherly problems or familial issues about not feeling accepted. He was pretty cool as well. In terms of DML lore, I don't know, some of the characters are really iffy and pretty one-dimensional, but then others are pretty cool as well. So I skipped at one of the chests here, and now we're heading on over to this left-hand side, which... Oh, the Azure Dragon! I never got him! Oh, that makes me sad. It makes me very sad. But, yeah, we're heading over to all of these battles, because obviously doing the battles and not having to just go around the battles is a lot cheaper than actually doing them. And if you are someone that is having to skip battles, it's usually better to go around than it is to pay for the skip battle option. The instant win fight option is normally incredibly expensive, normally. Though it depends on the path and which level you're on. So keep that in mind. If you do have to skip battles, like you're stuck and you can't progress otherwise, it's usually better to take the left-hand side. So I'm glad that some of the maps do give you the option of sort of either doing the fight section or going around it if you've sort of screwed up your team comp for the castle events. Which, you know, overall I think it opens up the event to more people. Like, if you want to use a single dragon, then you're not quite as boned in the castle events. At least then you can have the chance to finish them. But if you can't do the fights on level 6, well, rest in ripperonis, because it's not kind to you. But this is why you gotta decide between whether you want one single dragon that's leveled up really high, or whether you want an evenly leveled team. Because having an evenly leveled team is critical for doing the castle events quickly. And also for stuff like the dungeon. I really wish that that wasn't how the game works, and you could actually, you know, be able to choose either way without having to put your account at a massive detriment. But, you know, that's how it's been since the game was released. That's the way that it's probably going to stay from now until forever onwards. So, just gotta deal with it as it comes. You can complain that it's unfair all you want, but I doubt they're going to change it after all these years. Maybe they will. I mean, we're finally getting a dungeon change, so you never know at this point. But I'm just gonna put it out there that if you don't have an evenly leveled team, you're gonna have a rough time. I think that's pretty obvious when you see the level 5 and level 6 costs, but just in case you're unaware. And here is this chest. We found the key next to the Grand Spectacle chair, so we continue on into level 5. Claim it! I'm worried, Arya. If Eliza has all these chrono divines on her side, that kind of power is nothing to toy around with. Very true. Sure, but we've got the original erlang Shen dragon, and I hear it can cut mountains in half. Isn't that right, buddy? I guess it can find keys too. It pays to have multiple talents. And there are the 120 divine tickets for completing level 4, which is a fantastic little reward, because we're not used to getting this many tickets all at once. It's pretty good overall. So level 5. Hey Ned, if Eliza really does manage to kick us out of here, what do you think will happen to her? Well, that's the problem. The dragons in their lands are all displaced and jumbled up in here. If the rift closed with those dragons and Eliza inside, they could get stuck, or Eliza could be tossed into the future. All I know is, I've got a bad feeling. God, getting tossed into the future, I can only imagine the implications. I have to say that, overall, these levels haven't been massively intriguing on the eyes compared to some of the previous castle events that we've had, but they're kind of cool. They're kind of cool. Eliza, why don't you give this up? If you stay in the rift with all these dragons, you might never be able to leave. Quiet, dragon girl. I don't care. I finally have power. For once, I'm respected. I'll never give that up. Now, Chrono Pango Dragon, show these fools the power of a dragon who can rend earth from sky. Proceeds to get 2-shot. That is very depressing for him. He must feel so powerless. No, I don't believe this. I bet the Chrono Pengu held back because it recognized an old comrade. But I've got one more ace up my sleeve. See ya, losers. I have to admit, I kind of feel for Eliza. Well, I don't. I think she's powerful. I respect her plenty. Ah, loud noises. Ah. What is that? Don't worry about the noises. That is the background. I can't do anything about that. So, this is level 5. This is my event progress so far. And, this is all that I wanted to show you because now we are way ahead of this. But, you know, thank you for joining me. Good luck with all your keys. And until next time, I will see you then.